Hello? This is my soul being contained within a facility of fling spling ping. I'm just going to put this there. Hello? Okay. Now. I'm going to remove these underpants from my head now and place my glasses on and clean them a little bit. Hi. So guys, welcome. It's been another week. I've actually done stuff this week. So I'll start with obviously the obvious. I usually start with the paintings, but obviously because we're doing the 30 paintings in 30 days thing, and I've done 7 of them because of course it's been 1 week. I have got this is the one that I'm going to be doing today. It's day 8 of 30, 20th of February. But I have actually got the if I put this in there, that's actually kind of cool because I can hang it in there and just sort of have these here. But I'm not going to do that because it is silly. So we have day 1 of 30. So this is the 13th of February. Oh. Day 2, the 14th of February. Day 3, the 15th of February. Day 4, the 16th of February. One of my favourites, day 5 of 30, the 17th of February. Another one of my favourites, day 6, 18th of February. Those last two I did using bubble wrap because the person whose live streams I watch and whose sort of art community I'm part of, he said that he didn't like it when people used bubble wrap, and that just reminded me about how much I like using bubble wrap, so I did it. And it's day 7, this was yesterday, the 19th. And that's a bit of collage in the middle, a little bit cut out of a newspaper, or ripped out of a newspaper more realistically. So that's this first 7. Obviously next week you'll see another 7, which will include this one. So I haven't been doing anything else over the previous week apart from watching films. I've watched quite a few films, I'll tell you about that after though. So what I'll be doing over the following week is I'll be doing more paintings. I'll go be doing another room, which is when I'll do today's painting. Work more on the characters who I did work, well, not the stuff for the film. Spoiler, characters, there's no characters, what you're talking about. The things for the film, I actually worked quite a lot more on that. I've got an entirely new thing for the film, which I'll probably work even more on in the room. That's what we're doing the following week. Comment on current political events. This is always one of my favourite bits. BBC News. Because as I've said about 1,000,000 times now, this is the only time when I ever actually watch the news. More social contact a priority in lockdown easing. How stupid is everyone? Oh, we've got a big virus and we're about to be easing lockdown. What do? Let's have everyone be near each other. No. No. Don't do that. You stupid people. Jesus. God. The UK's first moonflower is in bloom. Thousands are captivated by a webcam showing a rare and unusual cactus that is now in flower. Well, it's more interesting than everything else that's going on in the news. Leon boss warns longer lockdown will cost lives. Leon, what the hell is Leon? The co-founder of a fast food chain is giving advice on medical matters. Someone who runs a fast food chain. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think I'll take my medical advice rather from a medical professional. I think I'll take my medical advice from someone who runs a fast food chain. That seems really logical. I mean, you know, it makes perfect sense, you know. Why is that newsworthy? None of this is newsworthy. None of it. None of it. Remarkable photo of Mars rover during landing. Mars landing. Photo shows Perseverance about to touch down. Okay, well, if it didn't escape, if I could actually read the stupid thing. I didn't realize we were doing another Mars thing. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Okay, and we'll also check the BBC News YouTube channel, which always has more interesting stuff. BBC News. Where's the YouTube? Where's the? There it is. Jesus. Texas. Oh God. Well, at least just show me the actual right thing. Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Who the frig is that? A Hollywood star. Apparently. She's locked down. Oh, what a surprise. You know who else is locked down? Me. How about do a news story on me, BBC? I'm more important than her, I know that for a fact. She's a Hollywood star, I'm not. That's all the proof you need of that. A koala gets a prosthetic foot from dentist. Not from a dentist, from dentist. Also, why? I mean, I like koala getting a prosthetic foot. That's nice. I like that, but from a dentist? Okay. America is back, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken says. Yes, back to a state of complete and utter stupidity. Back to what do you mean America is back? Back to specify. Back to being the stupidest country in the world? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Although it was already the stupidest country. Shush. Climate change. How much did it cost the US economy in 2020? An amount which no one gives a crap about, except those who it actually affects, which isn't me. So, what can we expect from Boris Johnson's roadmap to easing lockdown? We can expect a beautiful array and a beautiful display of unprofessionalism. That's what we can expect, because he's a professional at being unprofessional. It's amazing. Landmark ruling says Uber drivers are employees with the right to minimum wage and sick pay. Well, yeah, that's their job, so that should have already been in place. Harry and Meghan to leave royal life for good, says Buckingham Palace. Good for them. Royal life is stupid and should be removed from existence. That's the thing, I like the royal family as people, but the system is stupid. I don't want a knighthood anyway, so I don't care. COVID-19 and the schools crisis. What a dramatic title! How about stop sending everyone to school? You straight the bottom. Texas storm. He's 92, so we wrapped him tight like a mummy. Well, he probably will become a mummy if you wrap him too tight. Prince Harry and Meghan not returning to royal family. Yeah, we know, you don't have to... Why are you reporting the same story twice? And the second time with a longer video? Jesus. Can the 2015 Iran nuclear deal be saved? What is that, a deal where they're going to bomb every other country in the world and try to take over? Probably. Mars rover. Mars rover begins search for alien life on Red Planet. Oh my god. There isn't any on Mars. There is in the universe. Because it's literally... This is one thing that annoys me. It's like, if you have any discussion about extraterrestrial life with anyone, they immediately say, well, we don't really know. Yes, we do. Like, I mean, what are the chances, right, of there being only one planet with life out of infinite planets, which there are, is literally impossible. So there is extraterrestrial life, and if you think otherwise, you are stupid. Next, big fall in COVID cases in England. That's because some of us have actually been doing as well, you know, have to do, and staying inside because we are not idiots. Some people are idiots and go out spreading it anywhere, but whatever. Dog inherits Dog inherits $5 million from deceased owner. That's £3.6 million. Yeah, because obviously there aren't better places for money to be going. We need to be giving it to dogs. Brilliant. Australia versus Facebook and Google. What's the row about? The row is about Facebook and Google being little fascists. What's new? Nothing. How Afghanistan police train for Taliban attacks and suicide bombers. By, I don't know, or care enough to watch. But how about everyone stop killing each other? Good idea. Lockdown could be eased early, says UK scientific advisor. Because there's only one scientific advisor in the entirety of the UK, obviously. Mars landings that did and didn't go to plan. That at least seems somewhat interesting. I'll watch that later. I am interested in Mars. I hope we actually send people there soon. To get away from Earth. Winter storm hits Texas. We know. Children take part in new trials for Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. Now they're killing the children. Why are I mean, how bad of a parent do you have to be to allow your child to be injected with like a vaccine which we don't even know the long-term side effects for? You have to be a really crap parent. Oh yeah, I'll let my child be injected with a chemical which we have no idea what it actually does. That's parenting for you. That is the average parent. Get rid of them. Get rid of parents, honestly. Missing princess. What has happened to Princess Latifa? Okay. Okay. So apparently, someone in Dubai, a woman in Dubai is being pretty much held hostage by her father, who is apparently a rich guy. What a surprise. No, it's not a surprise, actually. It's the Middle East. What can you expect? Honestly. Anyway. Boris Johnson plans cautious but irreversible easing of lockdown in England. Irreversible is the main word there. Don't do that, you Can someone... Listen, I hate to be an instigator of violence, but can someone just kill him, please? He's messing everything up. The Myanmar military warns protesters could face prison. Yes, because fascism. Isn't it wonderful? No, it is not. The 12-year-old Australian grave cleaner. What the hell? That's a thing? Shouldn't be. What the heck is this? Okay. Donald Trump impeachment. What did that actually lead to anything? I haven't been keeping up with the news. I don't really care. They have acquitted him. What does acquitted mean? Acquittal means that they let him go, right? And that he's not going to be charged with anything. Is that what acquitted means? I need to Google it. Free someone from criminal... Yeah, of course, obviously. Because they all want to be liked by their glorious leader, obviously. You know, they want him to be their friend. Yeah, this person in the comments has got it here. USA, don't you realise the rest of the world is laughing at you? Yes, we are. I don't think America really cares what you think anymore, do they? Well, they should. Whatever. The most acquitted president in US history. Yeah. The whole thing was pointless. Yes, it was. Waste of time and money. Yes, it was. Leave my big fat dislike on that video, because it is what it deserves. Of course he was acquitted. He paid for that. Let's be honest here. Boris Johnson is optimistic he can set out plan to ease lockdown in England. Oh god, he's holding a needle in that video. Don't let that. The anti-Putin protesters arrest video leaked to scare people. Obviously. Because... obviously. Yeah. person's just commented, today I found out Russia's like North Korea in some way. You only learnt that today? Yes, stupid bottom face. And now we're just back to the last week's news with this stupid guy turning himself into a cat on what they want on Zoom. So that's all the current political events. So talk about films I've been watching now. So the first film I watched, which was on the day of the last, so exactly a week ago, I watched for the 5th time this film, Possum, which I didn't actually watch it on this DVD. I watched it on the computer because everyone was in bed at the time and I didn't want to wake them up. But this, for those of you who don't know, is the only good horror film of the 21st century. It genuinely is. And it annoys me how no one else is. It annoys me how I'm the only intelligent person on the planet, because I'm feeling pretty lonely right now. Because this is the only. And no one is talking about it. No one talked about it when it came out in 2018, and no one's talking about it now. It annoys me, because it genuinely is the only good horror film, and everyone's talking about, what is it? I can't remember what it's called, the Hereditary. Everyone was talking about that when this came out the same year. It's like, you're talking about a stupid, made-for-money American, ridiculous, poo-poo jump scare film when this piece of art came out the same year, and you're not even talking about it. So I have completely lost faith, once again, in the entirety of humanity for that. My 5th time watching it though, so it just gets better every time. Then I watched for the 2nd time a film called Stalker from 1979, which is very good. It's such a good film. I genuinely advise everyone to watch that. I watched this one on a website for the 2nd time, the same website as before. Although it took me a while to find it again. It took me a while to find it the first time, and it took me a while to find it this time because I need to find one with the subtitles, because it's a Russian film. Which is 2 hours and 41 minutes long, and not much happens in it. So I think modern audiences would probably find it boring, but modern audiences are stupid, so I don't care if they would find it boring. But it was very good, very, very, very good film, and if any of you have a mind, you should watch it. Then after that, I watched a cartoon, but not for kids, from 1986 called When the Wind Blows, about nuclear war, or the effects of nuclear war anyway, which was also very good. Then which was yesterday. That wasn't yesterday. The film I'm about to tell you about I watched yesterday, called Mirror from 1975, which is by the same director who directed Stalker, called Andrei Tarkovsky. I could hear a lot of tapping, which is weird. Anyway, but after I watched, which was also very good, but unfortunately on the version I was watching, which was on the same website as Stalker, that I was watching that, but this one had the subtitles were misaligned, which is weird because on Stalker the subtitles were perfectly aligned with the actual dialogue, but on Mirror the subtitles would appear, like the line of dialogue would happen, and then like 10 seconds later the subtitle would turn up. Which, look, Andrei Tarkovsky have a lot of lines where they're just like, you'll have a short line and then like 2 minutes until the next line of dialogue, for dramaticness. So that way you could tell that the subtitles were really misaligned, which is fine in that case, but when people are having a conversation, it quickly becomes very confusing who the heck is actually talking and what they're talking about and why they're doing it, and it just becomes a less enjoyable experience, which I think is why I didn't enjoy it as much. But visually, I mean, the cinematography and the actual imagery was amazing, and it's a good film to watch just for the cinematography and the visuals. It's also just over half the length of Stalker. Stalker is nearly 3 hours. It's just under 3 hours, and Mirror is just over an hour and a half. So we'd like chop an entire hour off. Stalker is a better film, in my opinion. Maybe it's because I didn't enjoy Mirror as much because of the subtitles. I don't know. I think also because Mirror had these bits of sort of poems interspersed every few minutes. They'd have a reading of a poem, and I'm not much of a poem person. Stalker had some poetry as well, but in one scene he reads out a poem, and the rest of it is just sort of pondering over what the hell everything is all about and stuff. But yeah, it's a very good film. Both very good visually. Stalker is good all around. Mirror is just sort of visually. But then just this morning, a little thing arrived, which the Andrei Tarkovsky collection, which is all of his films, all 7 of them. Mirror, I'll try and that one. Mirror, and then Stalker. Mirror and Stalker there. So yeah, tomorrow me and my mum are gonna watch Stalker, and then maybe a few days after, I don't know, but at some point me and my dad are gonna watch Stalker as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching through all of these films because I've only seen 2. I've seen Stalker twice. I've only seen Mirror once. They were both good, and I'm excited to watch all the rest of them as well. Maybe even watch them in order. I don't know. But yeah. So those are all the films I've been watching. Then answer any questions that you might have. Well, no one is actually watching, so no one's commented any questions. So also, this has been going for 26 minutes. I think this might actually be the longest live stream. I don't know. Yeah, the longest one was 25 minutes, and this one 27. So yeah, this is the longest live stream we've done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye.